Hey YouTube, it's Darren from Four Color Films, and today we're going to be looking at a couple of books that we got back from CGC that were from the old childhood collection. So what I've been doing recently is taking a lot of books that I have been carrying around since I was a kid, or teenager anyway, and these have gone through 30 years of travel across 2 countries, in most of them in a box in bags and boards, and sometimes not, depending on what it was, but I selected a few ones that have become pretty key books recently and sent them off to CGC to get graded and slabbed because I'm trying to preserve some of them as little points of history for my own benefit and investment, but at the same time also to give them something that basically freezes them as they are right now, because they're not doing me any good in the bin, and I'll probably get rid of them as they go as loose issues anyway, so I might as well see if I can make a little investment out of them while I enjoy them being preserved. So that's the idea today. So today we'll be looking at one book from my childhood, Daredevil 158, which is the first book that I actually spent real dollars on, because back then I was mostly buying off the rack issues. But when I started to read Frank Miller's Daredevil, it had a very big impact on me and what I considered to be great comics at that time. And so I had to go back and try and get more of his issues. And I was about maybe around the 164 mark, so I had to go back quite a few issues to kind of get to this one, which at that time was already going up in the market rate. So as a wall book in my local comic store, it was up at around $35 back then, which was a big deal for me in my allowance as a kid. But I did finally get it, and I took really good care of it. I not only bagged and boarded it, but I actually triple bagged it in like a polypropylene bag and sealed it up and tucked it away as one of my prized possessions because I thought it would hold its value. And we'll have a look today with my friend Ciaran, what it did.
Without further ado, today I'm going to be talking about this book, which has been sitting around with me since, what, 1980? 1980, I would say? Yeah. The publishing date was 79, so I think I got this book finally in 1981 or so. And it's been on my list for a really long time, and you know why, Ciaran.
Oh, it's a huge book. That's Frank Miller's first Daredevil.
It is indeed. So this is the first Frank Miller Daredevil book, because once I started getting into Daredevil, I had to have them all. So I tried to go back as far as I could to get to the very first issue. And so I finally got this one from Arthur's Comics in Ottawa, which is a long time ago. It probably doesn't exist anymore, I bet you. But and I bought it for a big price of $35.
Jeez, a lot back in the day.
Yeah, because I didn't really have a job back then. I think I was on allowance still, maybe even. So it was a pretty long time ago. So I sent it off to CGC to get graded. I took really good care of it though, because it was still in my prime collecting days starting out. So I did actually not only bag and board it, but then I bagged it again, and then I boarded it again, and then I wrapped it in cellophane. So it's been preserved in the box for about 30 years.
So I have a question for you. You said $35. Was that the most you've ever paid for a comic, obviously, up until that point? Is
back
that
then? Yeah. I think I might be tied with G.I. Joe number 2.
Oh,
G.I.
that
Joe,
was
yeah,
book right away.
G.I. Joe 2 was pretty expensive back then. I think it might have been like $40 even for that issue back then. Saying I was late to the game to G.I. Joe, so it cost me a few bucks to go back and get that one too. All right, so what do you think I got, Ciaran? What do you think? It was tucked away.
So, let's see. And that's your copy from when you were a kid?
It is.
Well, if it was my copy from when I was a kid, it would be about a 4.5. But it looks like you took considerably better care of that book than I did.
I might have read it once.
Show me the corner.
Yeah, I didn't. I did. I mean, it is used, obviously, and I did buy it from their rack books on the back there. So
it looks like you, and you know, if it was me, I would have been ecstatic to get a book from my childhood that came back higher than an 8.
Me too.
I'm going to say you got an 8.5.
Okay, I'm gonna guess. Like 8.5. That's a good solid guess.
Come on.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
That's better than books I have today that I took care of.
It's pretty good, right? Yeah, that's about as good as I can expect, honestly. I mean, I did take really good care of it, mind you. So there you go. Fantastic. Great issue.
$35 back then.
A great issue. Very significant issue, right? That's a big deal.
Thanks for watching. And if you'd like more of these videos, please like and subscribe. I'm new to the channel, and obviously I would like to have a few more likes and subscribers than we have. That would make me really happy. But also let me know if you want to see more of these type of videos or prefer to see some other ones. We'll be looking at some more books from my childhood, as well as some theories about what to invest in going forward. So looking forward to talking to you some more. And once again, special thanks to Cape and Cal for helping me getting all these books CGC'd, of which there's quite a few of them to come as well. So thanks, fellas. Take care. Bye-bye.